Hello and welcome to this first series of click-by-click tutorials on using Excel 2010. In this series of videos you'll learn some of the basic techniques to get you started in using Excel. If you want to practice the techniques that are shown in these videos, you can download the exercise files along with the written instructions from our website at www.WizzyBooks.com. Each time we create a spreadsheet in Excel, we'll want to save it to disk. If you visited the WizzyBooks website and downloaded the exercise files that accompany these tutorials, you'll have a folder on your system containing all the exercise files you need. And this is where we're always going to be saving our workbooks that we create. So let's create a very simple worksheet and save it back to our exercise files folder. My cursor's in cell A1 at the moment, and I'm just going to type in my first workbook. Now I've typed in some text in the top of the worksheet, and I'd just like to point out that most of the tools in the ribbon have become greyed out. They're not available at the moment, and that's because I haven't quite finished editing this cell. I've typed in the words my first workbook, but I haven't finished it off by pressing enter, so all my tools are not available. I could simply click outside of the cell and that will finish off my editing, and if I click in cell A3 just underneath, that finishes the editing, and now you can see all the colour has come back in my ribbon. So if at any point you see that some of the tools in your ribbon are not available, it's probably due to the fact you haven't quite finished editing. Okay, so I've created my spreadsheet. Let's see how we save that. I'm going to come up to the File tab and click on that one. And because this is a new spreadsheet, I can choose either Save or Save As. It doesn't really matter. Both of these buttons will open up the Save As dialog box. So let's click Save As. So here's the dialog box. And you'll notice straight away that the name of the file, in this case the default name Book 1, is highlighted. So the first thing I can do is type in the file name. I'm not going to click anywhere with the mouse, I'm simply just going to type the name My First Workbook. So that's what I'm going to call this new spreadsheet that I'm creating. Now I need to tell Excel where I want to save this file. And I know that my exercise files are stored on a flash drive called Store and Go. So if I click on that, you'll see the folders that are on that flash drive, and this is the folder that contains all my exercise files. So I'm going to double click to open that one. So I've now told Excel what I want to call my spreadsheet and where I want to save it. I'm happy with that, so I'm now just going to click Save. And my worksheet is saved to disk. If I have a look up in the title bar, there it is, it's now got its proper name, My First Workbook. So that's how we save a file back to our exercise file folder.